What is up, guys? It is Kevin with That Lifestyle Ninja, and today I'm going to be teaching you about how you can get reviews now that the Amazon terms of service have changed. So for those of us that have been around for a while, we kind of know how it used to work, right? So you give away a number of products at a huge discount or for free. In exchange for those free products, you'd get a huge number of reviews, right? And so I've heard a lot of sellers recently actually complaining about the new terms of service change, but in my opinion, it's actually a good thing for us medium-sized sellers, not corporate sellers, because it gives us more of a chance to compete with these corporations that have pretty much an infinite budget as far as giveaways go, right? So when they're giving away 1,000 units, it immediately gets them to page one, right? And it immediately gets them, between 500 or 1,000 reviews, which, to us is a huge competitive differentiator for them. It's a really high barrier to entry, and we really have no hope of competing with that. And so with the new terms of service change, I'm going to show you how I managed to get 63% more reviews for $9 a month. All right, here we go. All right, guys, so the email follow-up service that I use is called Zonmaster, right? So this is the cheapest, best bang for your buck with the most features. And I personally know the founder, and he really, really cares about it. He's actually added a few features for a few power seller friends of mine. And he's been really responsive with any questions I've had, and he's really just obviously cares about his business. And I have no affiliation with this. The link that I provide in the description is not an affiliate link. I'm not making any money from this. I'm just giving you guys my honest opinion as always. So let's take a look at the email sequence that I'm sending out to all my customers. So this is the subject line, guys, and they give you the option of a variable in the subject line to include the buyer's first name, and it's an absolute no-brainer. Everyone needs to be doing this. People look for their names. Everyone loves hearing their names. Everyone loves it when you remember their name. It's just a human nature tendency that everyone has. So make sure that you're including their first name variable in the subject line. So I usually just reach out, right? So you want to make it as personal as possible, so you include your product nickname. And so what this does is you can actually assign a nickname, so it's not actually putting like your whole huge keyword stuff title into this email. It's more of a small, better looking version of it, the nickname that you assign each one of your products over in Zonmaster, and it's super easy to set that up as well. So this is actually a new strategy I've been trying. So we're not actually dealing with any issues as far as our delivery men throwing around our packages. But we've actually had a huge amount of really positive feedback of our customers just being super impressed that I'm personally following up on every order and making sure that everybody was delivered safe and sound, making sure that everybody is super happy, and if you have any issues at all, I'll make sure to set things right. And so then you say our small team, you want to make it sound like you're a family-owned and operated business that really cares about every single gift, right? I mean, it should be true, but you want to really come off in the way that, portrays you as a small business who most Americans really, would prefer buying from rather than a corporation. So the second email, again, leading off with that buyer nickname, right? So you want to make sure that you're using their name as much as possible because people love reading it. So this is what I'm following up, guys. So I'm saying, thanks for hanging in there with us when we've been fixing this shipping issue, right? And so this shipping issue doesn't actually exist. This is just one of the things I'm testing. And when you guys are testing these iterations, make sure that you're looking at a couple of things, right? Kind of record how often you're getting responses to your email campaigns, because every time you get a response, guys, it's infinitely more likely that they're going to end up leaving a review, right? When you open that dialogue, people just care more. They think that you care about them, and they want to return the favor, and they know that reviews are what you're after, and so they're happy to do that. So what I like to do in my second email out of my 3 email follow-ups is offer them a 20% off coupon. So I just say, hey, you know what? If you're interested in a 20% coupon, just reply to this email, and I'm happy to give you one. And this is the first time that I'm actually asking for a review, right? So I explain, you want to tell them why you're after a review, right? Because if they don't know what it actually means to you, then maybe they aren't as inclined to actually, take time out of their busy day to give it to you. So I tell them that our family, this is what we do full-time to support ourselves, and that product reviews are really the lifeblood of our business. So if you could even just take 1 minute to leave us an honest review, we'd really appreciate it. right? And then we still want to thank them even if they're not going to leave us a review. So this does two things, right? So you do want to thank them for being a customer regardless, but you also want to just, make it seem like you're not only sending them this thank you if they leave a review, right? So you want to make it seem like you're grateful either way. And so then the final email in the email sequence I send, again, right, keep hitting this buyer first name because they really love hearing it. Make it personalized again. You want to, use your product nickname so that they don't think this is just like a generic email you're sending out to everyone, even though it is, right? You want to make sure that you're at least making it seem like it's more specifically catered to them. So if you have any questions or issues or would like a free 20% off coupon, right? So I'm giving this another opportunity to get a coupon because of the people who I've had respond for this coupon, right? Like about a 10% rate, I would say, out of all the emails, all the thousands of emails that we're sending every month. Of that 10%, I'd say about 90% of those people go on to leave a review, which is huge, guys. So just make sure you're doing this. It's a really simple thing that you can do that's going to really spike the amount of reviews you're getting. And so then this final tactic, right? I've been testing this and I've seen really good results from it. So if you are happy, it would be amazing if you could leave us an honest review. Amazon customers rely heavily on reviews, yet so few Amazon customers ever take the time to write them. Right? So guilt isn't always a bad thing, guys. You want to give them a little bit of a guilt trip here because you really need them to survive as a seller on Amazon, and it's really easy for them to do, but just nobody ever really takes the time out of their day to do it. Right? So point that out and make sure that these people are actually taking a look at it and they're thinking, you know what, maybe he's right. Maybe I should take, 1 minute and leave a review. He's been really nice. All these emails have been really nice. He's been using my name. He's talking about the product I ordered. He really seems like he owns a small business and he's doing it for his family. And so then people are just much more likely to leave a review, and by those reviews, right, you're going to be driving a lot more organic sales, your conversion rates are going to be higher, your click-through rates are going to be higher, your PPC costs are going to be lower, right? So this is just a large ecosystem of beneficial aspects that come from having higher 5-star review, guys. So make sure that you're doing all three of these things. Alright guys, so that is exactly how I got 63% more reviews after the terms of service changes. And so I hope that was helpful to you guys. Make sure you're checking out my other videos and make sure you're subscribing, and definitely make sure you check out the Facebook page, right? Because that's the only advanced FBA Facebook page on the internet, guys. So take care. I'll see you next time.